against Miami from start to finish, led his team. Charles Barkley, I agree with him completely. Lamar Odom is really the barometer of this team because you know what you're going to get from Kobe Bryant every single night. I think from Sacramento's standpoint, Brad Miller and Mike Bibby have to play very well tonight for them. And with Peja Stojakovic coming back, how effective will he be after missing some games with that back injury?
Our officials tonight, Dan Crawford, Courtney Kirkland, and Michael Smith. There's a rebound inside, picked up by Lamar Odom. The Lakers beat Miami by 8 on Monday. The Kings beat Phoenix by 29 points Tuesday, here shooting 51%. Go to Kobe Bryant, who is doubled by Thomas and Martin.
So you can't get there trying to double team. Kobe is so smart. When he sees the double team coming, he's just going to raise right up over the top and shoot over Kevin Martin. Kevin Martin's in for a long night guarding Kobe Bryant.
And Stojakovic, who gets a screen from Brad Miller, now works on Chris Mim. The shot clock is down to 6. And this is Stojakovic with a rebound by Bryant. Kobe again attacking inside.
You know, it's interesting with Kobe. It reminds me so much of Michael in one standpoint. When Michael used to play against a young player for the first time, he tried to send a message quickly. It's going to be a long night, tried to discourage him early. Kevin Martin is going to have to play through this onslaught of Kobe Bryant and not let him discourage him too much, Kevin.
Sacramento Kings are in last place in the Pacific. Here is Miller, left 3 to fire.
Well, he's really been shooting it well. In the absence of Abdur Rahim, his game has really picked up. And, again, they need he and Mike Bibby to play well if they have any chance to win with all these injuries.
And of course, those are the two guys that they've tried to build this team around. With all the free agent moves they made this past offseason. Here's Odom into Kwame Brown, and now Chris Mim. Fouled and counted for 2.
Excellent pass by Kwame Brown as he ran the little pick and roll with Lamar Odom. As the Sacramento Kings rotated over, Kwame with an excellent left-handed bounce pass to Chris Mim along that baseline. Chris Mim did a nice job the other night against Miami. What's this bounce pass? Very nice play there by Kwame, and just slow rotation on the weak side by the Sacramento Kings.
The personal foul goes on Brad Miller for the first time as Mim completes the three-point play. We said the Lakers have won 6 of their last 7. Third place now in the Pacific. Number 7 overall in the Western Conference. The Kings are 3 games out of the 8th position in the Western Conference playoff race. A miss by Brown. Rather a miss by Miller and picked up by Odom. Here comes Bryant. Kobe is red hot. He has started the game 3 of 3.
See, now the thing about Kevin Martin is he's going to have to try to make Kobe play on the other end. He can't let Kobe just play offense and just roam around defensively, so he has to be aggressive.
Again, Miller is left open.
Given that shot, he's only hit 1 of 3, and right now the Lakers, it's 1 and done, and they're looking to push, and here's Kobe once again on the long rebounder to Kwame Brown.
And Brown got the rebound, and a foul is called on Kenny Thomas, so the Lakers come in with a 21-17 record for Coach Phil Jackson, and some of the keys tonight against the Kings for the Lakers.
Well, Kobe's brilliance, we talk about, he's off to a great start. He's the best closer in the league right now. A consistent Lamar Odom, and defense wins. This is a much improved defensive Laker team. Hang around and hope Kobe can finish the game. There's an offensive foul as he gets a little left elbow to Kevin Martin, and a little rib cage there, so an offensive foul on Kobe Bryant. Watch his left arm here, Kevin. He gives a little shot to the ribs. A little bit of that mental and physical torture he's going to try to throw at the young guy tonight.
Kenny Thomas, who's coming off a terrific game. That's rejected inside by Mim. And out of bounds off the Sacramento Kings.
Kenny Thomas loves to drive that ball to the basket. So if you're the Lakers, you got to give him a little space, as what Kwame did. Give him space as he gets to the basket, and then go up and challenge that shot because he's much bigger.
And Lakers much better defensively this year.
Much better.
They're looking inside for Kobe. Miller knocked it away. And here comes Mike Bibby. A couple nights ago, he had 42 points. Kevin Martin repeat the defense of Odom inside. Mim is picked up by Miller, and he scoops it off to Kwame Brown. Thomas with the rebound, and here comes Mike Bibby. pass by Bibby inside. And Miller gets the two.
Beautiful two-man game that time. The Lakers really showed out high to try to chase Bibby off that jump shot.
Smush Parker. Rebound by Thomas. Bibby. And takes it inside. Brown was there. And the foul goes on Kwame Brown. Look at the pass.
Beautiful no-look pass there. As Kwame Brown a little slow on the rotation. You got to get back in there, get your hands in the passing lane. Brad Miller with a nice soft hands, and Mike Bibby will go to the free throw line.
Kings this season at home are 11-11. A season ago, they were 30-11. So as they try to reclaim their home court for Rick Adelman, here's some of the keys tonight against the Lakers.
Well, anytime you play them, when they play well offensively, they're tough to beat. Defensive rebound. The Lakers are a very, very good offensive rebound team. And youth to serve tonight, they're going to have continued good play from Kevin Martin, who's got his hands filled with Kobe Bryant, and then Francisco Garcia off the bench coming off his best game of the season, career high 25 points.
After being down by 7, a 6-0 run by the Kings puts them to within a point. Mim again. I guess the question on Mim is, can he stay in a foul trouble?
Well, they really don't have anybody inside attacking him unless it's the guard's going to come at him on the dribble.
And Kenny Thomas at the attempt inside right on Mim.
Kwame Brown's got to understand now, Kenny Thomas loves to drive to his right. You got to get on that right shoulder, make him go back to the left.
There's a whistle down low, and Kobe Bryant again getting hacked pretty good. Martin just picked up a foul. That's the first assist on Kevin Martin.
See, when you close out, you got to know that Kenny Thomas is going to drive right. You see Kwame Brown that time opened up and let him get that pass. Push him back to the baseline where you can get some help.
4 straight hits from the floor for the Lakers, and Parker makes it 5 in a row.
Now, Smush Parker has really been a big addition to this team. He's helped them defensively. We'll see Vujacic later on in the game come in, and Vujacic, come in later in the game defensively.
Nice pass by Miller inside to Kenny Thomas.
Too many high percentage shots right now for Sacramento. They are just picking the Lakers apart inside.
Kobe's got 6, and they go inside, establishing Mim, who's got 3. Stojakovic with the rebound. Kings have hit their last 4. Look at Bibby. Great feed inside to Miller.
Penetrating dribble once again. Mike Bibby comes off the sideline screen, and right now they're just shooting layups against this Laker team. Interesting, Phil Jackson just going to let them play through it, try to find out if they can stop it on their own.
Lamar Odom. Thomas with the rebound.
I think this tempo right now favors Sacramento. Here's a nice little knock away from behind by Kwame Brown.
And Parker inside, Miller defending, and the offensive rebound goes to Smush Parker.
Phil Jackson said he would like to control tempo, Kevin. We talked to him before the game. This tempo right now is pretty fast. I think this favors Sacramento at home.
Those 400 points, the Kings are tough. There's a 2-on-1. Martin with the pick, Odom with the defense. Stojakovic getting knocked away by Parker, out of bounds. And a foul called on Smush Parker. Crowd is on their feet. They love the style the Kings have come out to play the Lakers with tonight. They were down by 7 to start. Now they lead by 3 on a 12-2 run on TNT.
Business travelers, we got you something. Southwest has new leather seats and roomier cabins for more comfortable flights.
Yeah, I love leather.
You are now free to move about the country.
Introducing the all-new Ford Fusion. It becomes you.
What's better than our biggest, most irresistible jumbo shrimp? Choosing 2 of your favorites. During Jumbo Shrimp at Red Lobster, choose your 2 favorites from 5 tempting jumbo shrimp dishes. Like tender jumbo scampi, hand-breaded crunch fried, or try our new decadent lobster and crab stuffed shrimp. Choose your 2 favorites. Only during Jumbo Shrimp, only at Red Lobster.
Kevin Garnett of the Minnesota Timberwolves cares about lending a hand to those in need. He sponsored a new technology center at Washburn High School in Minneapolis, giving 1,300 students a positive environment to learn. And joined other NBA players in supporting the hurricane relief efforts by donating over $1 million to the Relief Fund and visiting displaced families. NBA cares.
The NBA on TNT, brought to you by Southwest Airlines, official airline of the NBA. Southwest Airlines, a symbol of freedom. By the United States Marine Corps, the few, the proud, the Marines. By T-Mobile, official partner of the NBA. And by NikeBasketball.com.
Kobe Bryant has scored 6 points in 6 minutes for the Lakers, who trail by 3 as we check in with Craig Sager for tonight's Lincoln Zephyrs Sideline Report. Craig, good evening.
Well, good evening to you, too. In the aftermath of the Antonio Davis incident and subsequent 5-game suspension for going into the stands to aid his wife, players from both teams were reminded tonight that there is an arena full of security to handle such incidents. The NBA liaison of security, Dwight Pruitt, met with the 3 traveling security personnel for the Lakers, the director of personnel for the Kings, and the director of security for Arco Arena. They were all assured that unruly fans will be dealt with quickly and efficiently, and that everybody should know where all the security personnel are at all times. And players once again reminded that if there's any incident they have any question about whatsoever, they should go to the personnel sitting directly behind their respective benches. Kevin?
Thank you, Craig. Yep, there are things in place at all NBA arenas, including this one tonight with a very high-profile player like Kobe Bryant. Here's Stojakovic at the line. Neither team made any changes in their lineup after that break.
Well, the Kings are off to a great start, Kevin. We talked about how they're passing the basketball. They already have 5 assists. They have 10 points in the paint. Twice they've gotten inside and gotten fouled. Both Mike Bibby and Stojakovic are 4-4 from the line. So really all but 2 of their points have come either in the paint or at the free throw line.
6 from Miller, leading Sacramento. In fact, every Kings starter has scored. Odom to Mill. Kenny Thomas is there defensively.
That's a little jump hook over his shoulder. He's been working very hard with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who works for the big men for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Kings have a 1 rebound advantage. Mike Bibby. Loose ball foul. Lamar Odom.
Kevin, what you're seeing here early in this game, in the transition game, as Mike Bibby is bringing the ball up the floor, Sacramento's setting a lot of sideline screens. And with that, that means the Laker big men are going to have to show up. Otherwise, Mike Bibby's going to come off and have a lot of jump shots tonight.
Stojakovic with 3. He has his worst shooting percentage this season, going back to his first year as a starter 5 years ago.
Yeah, he's been banged up most of this year, either with a back or he's had a hand problem. So he's not been healthy for the majority of the season, and it's really affected his shooting.
Lakers are at 38%. Kobe Bryant for 3, and Bryant's got 9.
Makes it look so easy. That's the thing I was really impressed with Kobe the other night against Miami. Did not force anything. He took 24 shots in that game. I thought only 2 of them were ill-advised shots. That's how well he played within the framework of their offense.
Screen by Miller. Stojakovic had it pickpocketed by Kobe Bryant. It's the second Kings turnover, and Bryant over Bibby. Thomas is there with the rebound. He's already collected 4 in the game. The Kings come the other way, shooting 43%. Screen by Thomas for a Bibby 3.
That's those little handoffs that Sacramento runs. You've got to fight over the top of those. If you go underneath, Mike Bibby will make you pay as he did on that play. The Sacramento big men love to pass the basketball. Brad Miller, one of the best passing centers in the NBA.
So each team now is at a 3-point shot. There's Vlade Divac. There's another guy who could hit that three-point shot and pass, much like Miller does now.
I really miss him. When we come in to play Sacramento, watch the games, or do the games, Kevin, I really miss him being around here. What an enjoyable guy.
There's Brown bulldozing his way inside. Miller has just picked up a foul. That is the second on Brad Miller. Devin George will now check in for the Los Angeles Lakers. He'll come in for Kwame Brown. So they go down in size a little bit. What do they gain with this substitution?
Well, they'll put Lamar Odom now as the power forward, so they'll get a ball handler at that position, actually where he was very successful playing in Miami before he was traded back to the Lakers. So they're going speed and quickness to match up with Sacramento in the open floor.
The Lakers are 4 games over 500 for the second time this season. Timeout.
Plenty of interior space, the comfort of a luxury car, and more power for less fuel. The new 2006 Ford Explorer can move the crowd, no matter who's driving.
This is the one I was telling you about.
Dude, you can get that same one online for like 120 Frosties.
With all the delicious 99-cent choices on Wendy's Super Value menu, you'll see dollars in a whole new way.
There you go. 75 Junior Bacon Cheeseburgers?
For 99 cents, get Wendy's famous Junior Bacon Cheeseburger made fresh, hot off the grill, crispy chicken nuggets, or our new Junior Barbecue Cheeseburger, all on Wendy's Super Value menu.
Honey, you look like a million crispy chicken nuggets.
Do Wendy's, and for 99 cents, do what tastes right.
TNT weeknights. You crave it.
I got you in my clubhouse now.
Understand me? There's a reason you can't stop watching Law & Order on TNT. The original is the best. Law & Order weeknights at 7 on TNT.
Need a car? Can do. Need a truck? Can do. Need credit? Definitely can do. It's the year-end Red Tag clearance sale at Woodland Cadillac TMC with 0% financing and $6,000 rebates available. It's time to make your move on a Red Tag year-end special like this 2006 Envoy SLA 4-wheel drive, only $28,592. That's right, Red Tagged at $28,592. Want the car, the credit, the price? Woodland Cadillac GMC definitely can do it. Take I-5 at Main Street in Woodland, just minutes from Sacramento and closer than you think. Se habla español.
When we considered getting a satellite dish, we thought it would be quick and easy.
Then we learned we had to make a lot of decisions, like which service to get.
With what equipment, what programming packages, at what price, for how many rooms.
There were so many choices, we were confused.
Until we got this helpful brochure from the Satellite Entertainment Information Center. It tells you everything you need to know, and best of all,
it's free.
So, if you're confused and want help, call 1-888-DISH-HELP.
That's 1-888-DISH-HELP.
Who's going to lead the league in scoring?
Here's our text message question tonight. Who will win the NBA scoring title, Bryant, Iverson, or James? Text A, B, or the letter C to 88222. That person is doing right there. Doug, a very efficient start for the Sacramento Kings tonight. 6 assists, 7 made baskets. 6 assists, only 2 turnovers.
Yeah, and that's when they're at their best. Kevin, in fact, we went to a timeout and you said, boy, are the Kings really moving the ball well. And they are. They're playing in a nice rhythm. Sharif Abdul-Rahim has checked into the game right now, so he actually will be playing the center position against Kwame Brown. So they've gone small really to match the Lakers now.
And Abdul-Rahim takes the place of Brad Miller. There's a good pass by Odom. It goes inside to Kwame Brown, the former number 1 overall pick. And Sacramento by 3. The Kings have led by as many as 5. The Lakers had an early 7-point lead. Kobe Bryant has 9 points in 8 minutes. Bibby for 3. He's already hit 1 tonight. Each team is at a 3 so far. Devin George had a 17-point performance against Miami. Kobe again, knocking down a 3. His second tonight with 12 high right now.
He is locked in, Kevin. That ball barely is rippling the net when it goes through.
It's Kevin Martin, 2 years out of Western Carolina. Sliding inside into The defense of Kwame Brown.
Question's going to be, was he in the restricted area? Absolutely not. His feet were out, so that both referees got together. Michael Smith, Courtney Kirkland to talk about it. Let's see where his feet are. Oh, his left heel is right on the line, so that should have been an offensive foul. Excuse me, that should have been a blocking foul. That is so hard to try to teach the referee that. I mean, you've got guys going to the basket.
Francisco Garcia will check in for Mark. The young players for the Kings, Doug, have been playing so well. Now with Stojakovic coming back, Abdur Rahim coming back. It's interesting how Rick Adelman is going to watch the fragileness of what was a young starting lineup going out to more of a veteran starting group.
And these young guys have to continue to play and be aggressive and not lose their confidence. Here's the foul as Kobe Bryant drives that ball to the basket. They ruled that Francisco Garcia was riding him to the basket. So this is what you're talking about, Kevin. The other night, these two young guys, 46 points, look at their field goals, 15 rebounds, 6 assists. The career high for Kevin Martin with 25, Francisco Garcia a career high at 21. Now the key is going to be as the veteran players come back to find their roles within the scheme of being able to play off that bench. Now obviously Kevin Martin is starting tonight because Bonzi Wells is still out. He's probably still a couple weeks away.
Kobe Bryant takes the third most free throw attempts of any player in the NBA with a look at Bonzi Wells. Kobe now has 14. Sasha Vujicic has just checked in for Smush Parker.
I love him getting up the floor. He loves to get up and guard that basketball.
Lakers on a 7-0 run. Kenny Thomas. Stojakovic with the Thomas screen, and now the defense by Odom. Was that knocked away by George, picked up by Kobe Bryant. That's 4 Sacramento turnovers, and a turnover right there by Kobe, and the Lakers now have 4. Mike Bibby.
Kobe lost the ball. He was going to track it down until he got it back.
Bryant, look at this. Oh, what a play by Kobe Bryant.
It's like he's playing in a different league right now. Say, Kevin, to me, he's the best player in the NBA right now. The way he is playing for his team, this stretch of games that he's on, not only is he playing great, but the Lakers have won 6 of their last 7.
Kobe's got 16. Here comes Stojakovic for 2. Hitting his first basket tonight. He's got a couple free throws, a total of 4.
I think you're going to see Sacramento go a little zone here. Try to slow Kobe Bryant down. He's scoring at will.
Vujicic for 3. Brown with an offensive rebound. Those are some of the gift points you're talking about.
Got to defensive rebound the ball, especially when you play out of that zone. Look at Kobe now. He gets fouled. Garcia fouls him shooting a three-pointer about 4 feet behind the three-point line. So that's 2 quick fouls that he has picked up. When you guard Kobe Bryant, one of the things you'd like to do is make him a jump shooter. You don't want to give him these kind of baskets, getting to the rim, and you do not want to foul him shooting jump shots. Look where he is out on the floor. Actually looked like Mike Bibby and Francisco Garcia both got him on the arm on that one.
So now the Kings have some foul-worthy problems as Bryant hits, but they've got Miller, Martin, and Garcia with 2 fouls each. And look at some of the high, lofty numbers sported by Kobe Bryant. And we'll get one more. Well, we know what happens when the Los Angeles Lakers, Doug, win the first quarter on the road. It usually bodes well for the rest of the game.
They're 8-2. They get off to a good start, and what it does, it gives them a little cushion as the game goes on. What they want to do is be in a position with 6 or 8 minutes to go in the game for Kobe Bryant's brilliance to help his team win the basketball game. See, Vujicic really bothers Mike Bibby. There's a double dribble. In fact, Phil Jackson told us before the game, he said, watch that matchup. He said, Vujicic really irritates Mike Bibby. We've seen it here twice already in this first quarter.
But on-ball defense by both Parker and by Vujicic is something that aids the Lakers, and we talked about their improved defensive numbers. Those are just 2 reasons why, defensively, the Lakers are better this year.
Well, defense starts at the point of the ball. If you can guard the ball, now your wings can get out and play, and then your big men can be the back line of your defense. If you can't guard the ball and pressure the ball, then teams run their offense and execute and do whatever they want to do. So look at the numbers here, Kevin. This is what you were talking about improved Laker defense. 27th to 10th in opponent's points. Look at the opponent's field goal percentage. How about three-point field goals? They defend the best in the league. They're third in allowing fast break points. More importantly, ninth in point differential. To me, this Laker team is getting better as the season is going on. They're going to continue to get better, and I expect them to be a factor in the playoffs. I don't think they're a championship caliber team by any stretch of the imagination right now, Kevin, but I think they're a team that's going to play very, very well this year and keep moving up the ranks in the Western Conference.
Kobe Bryant coming off a 37-point performance against Miami, a game you saw on TNT on Monday. Shot clock is at 15. They double Bryant. Jason Hart is coming for the first time. Hart was right there defensively. Guilty of the infraction. The ex-San Antonio Spurs.
See, this is what irritates opposing coaches. Kobe really had no place to go with that ball. He was trying to dribble through a crowd, and you put him on the line to shoot 2 free throws. As an opposing coach, the one thing they say, well, how can we guard the guy if you're not going to let us put any pressure on him? That's with the new rules now, Kevin. I mean, these perimeter players have terrific advantage, but you cannot reach out and put your hands on them out on the perimeter. And you try to guard Kobe Bryant without being able to slow him down a little bit, you can't do it. I mean, he's got 20 points here in the first quarter.
How about Bryant's season? He had a span of 4 straight games with 45 points or more, a 62-point performance. He had 40-plus points 11 times so far this season. He's been a 3-time NBA Player of the Week. I mean, what an incredible start to this season.
Well, I told you, my experience with Michael Jordan was always when he played somebody for the first time, he came out and immediately tried to send a message. And you can see Kobe has come out tonight. He's had Kevin Martin. He's had Francisco Garcia. He has 21 of the 28 points. He's been to the free throw line 7 times, made all 7 of those. So he's been brilliant here in this first period.
Here's Stojakovic over George. No fouls to give either way. Kobe again. Stojakovic with the rebound. Bibby. And with relative ease, he takes it inside.
Lakers got to do a better job of guarding the basket. They've given up too many layups. Even though they do have the lead, Sacramento getting in that lane pretty much any time they want to.
Kobe has scored the last 12 for Los Angeles. George for 3.
You can see right now, anytime that Kobe catches the ball, they're running off of him. So with a double team, you make the extra pass. That time, Devin George steps up and knocks the jumper down. He had 17 against Miami. He played very well the other day. Gave him that third score that they needed, Kevin.
Screen by Thomas. Vujicic knocked away. Bibby left open. George with the rebound, and Stojakovic, and there's a travel on Devin George. With 1 second left in the first quarter.
You always tell players when you rebound the ball, but you just can't turn and go. You've got to turn and take a look down the floor to see if there's anybody there. And you can see that time he just put it on the floor and got called for the traveling violation. Let's see if they can get a shot off. You've got 1 second. Still plenty of time.
Stojakovic, Abdul Rahim. Good! Count it! He broke his jaw 3 weeks ago. They said he would be out 2 months.
Wins, was the MVP of the All-Star game, MVP of the league, Defensive Player of the Year. What a magnificent year for Michael. And Kobe's having one of those kind of years. Not quite the defensive year that Michael had, but leading his team, and his team is playing very, very well right now.
And those are the numbers Doug was talking about. 8-2 on the road when winning the first quarter. This is Lamar Odom for 3. He's out there with Vujicic and Parker at the backcourt. Devin George, Mim out there. We just talked about Odom. Here comes Jason Hart. Bobcat a season ago. He's out there with Abdul Rahim, Kenny Thomas, Bibby, and the rookie out of Louisville, Francisco Garcia.
This is where you really need Lamar Odom to really take control of this team. Kobe Bryant's resting after the great first quarter. He needs to now take these bench players and run this team and be very, very aggressive with Kobe getting a little bit of a rest.
Odom picks up his second personal foul. Abdul Rahim. George with the rebound.
I tell you, you really got to give Abdur-Rahim a lot of credit, Kevin. He could be out for another 3, 4, 5 weeks. Nobody would say a word. This guy really wants to play basketball. He's so tired of losing.
Odom against Thomas. Question about Odom is which Odom will show up from night to night. Very inconsistent.
Well, that's the consistency part. The other night against the Golden State, he was 1 of 8, had 2 points, and he came back with 1 assist shy of a triple-double against Miami. So they need him to consistently play well with Kobe and then get that third guy. It doesn't have to be the same third guy every time, Kevin, but the other night it was Devin George. It might be a Smush Parker. It might be a Kwame Brown. It might be a Chris Mim. But there's no way that Lamar Odom and Kobe Bryant shouldn't be the top 2 scorers of this team every single night and be their leaders.
Abdur-Rahim stepped out of bounds. Yet 4 lead changes in that first quarter. Here goes a great play by Lamar Odom.
I like that. The last 2 times he's taken that ball right to the rim. The first time he missed, he came right back and was aggressive. That's what he needs to do.
Hart. Thomas over mid. Rebound inside by Lamar Odom. Taken away by Mike Bibby. He had 7 to lead the Kings in the first quarter. They go inside to Thomas, and there is a Laker foul. And they put it on Vujicic for the first time. Greg, what do you have?
Well, Doug was complimenting Sharif for playing here tonight. I was talking to the team doctor for the Kings, Dr. Rick Martyr, and he said it is incredible that he is here after 3 weeks. He thought he'd be out for 6. He says he has an incredibly high threshold of pain. His jaw is continued to be wired shut tonight. If it gets hit, it will be painful, but it should not cause any further damage. He's been living on protein supplements, milkshakes, and liquid meal in a can. He has lost 9 pounds. Another amazing thing, Dr. Mater said that he is one of 10% of the population that breathes exclusively through his mouth instead of through his nose and mouth. So he's had to try to train his whole body into breathing through his nose during practice. He said he'll be limited to stretches of 3 and 4 minutes tonight.
Thank you, Greg. Vujicic. Men who played in Texas. Vujicic from Slovenia.
Sasha Vujicic is starting to get more comfortable offensively. His defense has been terrific. Now he's starting to get a little more comfortable, Kevin, where if he misses a couple shots, he doesn't get discouraged.
Abdur-Rahim sets a screen for Bibby. Lakers come the other way, shooting 48%. Devin George. Here's Garcia, 2-on-1. Vujicic got back well. Kenny Thomas tries to finish. Garcia for 3.
The young guy has shot the ball so well in practice. Every time we see Rick Adelman, he says, you can't believe how well he shoots the ball in practice. The problem is, in games, he lives exclusively behind that three-point line. And he can step in there and make some shots. It's going to so help his game rather than to think about hitting that home run every single time. So a lot of talent playing very, very well. The Lakers want to talk about it as Sacramento cuts the lead to 3.
Introducing the all-new Bigger RAV4. With an EPA estimated 30 miles per gallon, it can handle anything, no matter what gas prices might do.
Let's grab some McDonald's.
You buying?
Why do I always have to buy?
Because you're the one with the fancy job.
And the fancy tie. You know what? There. No, you're the one who's buying.
The tie did touch you last.
Money's tight these days. Good thing there's McDonald's Dollar Menu. Get a juicy double cheeseburger or other favorites for only $1.
Hey, Teddy, I hate to bother you. You sent my melon to Peyton, P-E-Y.
Groceries, $41.
That's awesome, man.
Charlie! Oil change, $25.
You're good, too. Decaf!
Lunch,
Decaf!
$12.
Great shift today, guys. Nice salad bar.
Your favorite players.
Yes.
Priceless.
Yes.
There are some things money can't buy. For everything else, there's MasterCard.
You signed the bread to my little brother. He loves you.
She has beautiful eyes, your daughter. If your husband doesn't do exactly as I ask, I will kill you and your children.
This bank's security is about to be breached by the man who designed it. This February,
I want to know why you're doing this. And I want to know now.
They can make him steal.
I've done everything you want. Where's my family?
But he'll make them pay.
Change of plans. You get the money when I get my family.
Firewall, rated PG-13. Starts Friday, February 10th.
This weekend, all the drama is on TNT. Friday at 9, Drumline. Saturday at 8, The Replacements. And Sunday at 8, 7. All the drama, all this weekend is on TNT. TNT.
Kobe's on the bench, but he has scored 21 in the first quarter. 21 points in 12 minutes. One of the things that Rick Adelman will tell you when you ask him about his Kings team is how inconsistent they have been this year.
Well, when they're on offensively, they're great, and when they're not, they really struggle, and the numbers don't lie. They win, they shoot 50%, almost 110 points, over 25 assists, and when they struggle, they don't make shots. You don't make shots, you don't get assists, and you don't score points. So this is a team that's built to score, and when they don't, they lose.
Bibby is out. Kevin Martin has taken his place. It's Lamar Odom. Rebound by newly instated Brad Miller. Miller comes in for Sharif Abdur-Rahim for Sacramento, and there is a foul. Kevin George picks it up.
See, when Chris Mihm came back into the game, Rick Adelman came right back in with Brad Miller. He wants the two big men to match up against one another.
Kevin Martin.
You know, his shot doesn't look good, but it goes in. It's a little bit stiff, but he's got a nice release on it, good rotation. But, you know, if you work hard on something, you can perfect it, and you're starting to feel a lot more comfortable, Kevin.
Here's Smush Parker, a foul called on Hart. Kevin Martin making his 13th consecutive start tonight.
Watch this jump shot, Kevin. He does have a nice little follow through. He's got pretty good rhythm, but it's not a real fluid looking shot.
Hart picks up his second personal foul. There's a foul away from the ball. Kevin Martin.
See, that's what you don't want to do. You don't want to pick up fouls. Playing Vujacic off the ball with Kobe Bryant out of the game. Now you've picked up your third foul. Now you got problems because now Stojakovic has got to come in the game. Francisco Garcia has 2 fouls. So when Kobe Bryant comes back in the game, if Garcia plays him and picks up his third foul, now you got both guys you wanted to play him who are in foul trouble.
Good pick off by Kenny Thomas.
Remember, I like to drive right.
Out to Hart. No one on him. Smush Parker was worried about things inside the lane.
Well, I think they're going to make Jason Hart prove himself shooting jump shots. He's not a great outside shooter.
Parker, Odom, Vujacic, George. Devin George off the bench again, 6 points in 9 minutes.
So they really missed him last year. Missed almost the entire year with a foot injury. Only played in 15 games. He was a big part of those championship teams. He and Rick Fox playing that small forward position.
Garcia for 2. Rebound by Kenny Thomas inside, collecting his 6th rebound and gets it up and through. Kenny Thomas, who came in that trade last season from Philadelphia.
Well, the Lakers relaxed there when he got the offensive rebound. Instead of really clamping down on him, they just sort of took a sigh of relief, and he drove the ball right past him.
Hart is watching Parker, and Thomas is on Odom. And the shot clock is at 2, so Odom has got to make a move, which is inside for 2. Pretty play by Lamar Odom.
That's where he loves it, at the top of the floor where he can drive left. If you cut him off, he tries to spin back.
Odom's got 4. Brad Miller, one of the best passing big men in the NBA. Garcia missing. Mim picks it up. Smush Parker.
I'd like to see Garcia drive that ball to the basket, Kevin, rather than shoot those long jump shots. Puts too much pressure on himself.
George to Parker.
That is called the blind pig play out of the triangle. That's what Tex Winter's vocabulary is called, that the blind pig. It's an overplay. The weak side big man flashes. The man at the top cuts to the basket. Look for the little baseline, a little bounce pass going to the basket. There you see Tex Winter, the architect of the triangle offense. Watch it, guy steps up to relieve the pressure. Here's Parker going to the basket. Nobody on the weak side. And the Lakers have stayed in the lead, even with Kobe Bryant resting for 6 minutes.
Everyone talks about how tough their truck is, how much it can haul. But when we build a truck, we like to think beyond the first load, to the second, the third, the fourth. That's why load after load, year after year, nothing stops a Tundra. Toyota trucks, moving forward. Special financing and lease options available now.
Do you believe anything's possible?
I do. I work at Earthlink.
I believe your internet can do more for you.
I believe it can be safe at any speed.
High-speed dial-up wireless. Secure, secure, secure.
I believe that whatever's next, we'll think of it first. I work at Earthlink.
And we're making unbelievable things happen.
Every day.
It's time to start believing. Call now and get a great deal on Earthlink High Speed. Earthlink. We revolve around you.
Escalade, EXT, and the larger ESV. Seeing is believing. Cadillac, breakthrough. Visit your local Cadillac dealer for this attractive offer.
Your Toyota dealer is starting the year off in style with a big pile of cash back on 3 great SUVs, like $1,000 back on Highlander, $1,500 back on 4Runner, or a big-time $2,000 back on the 8-passenger Sequoia. With a new Toyota in your driveway and up to $2,000 in your pocket, the year is looking pretty good already. But hurry, these great deals won't last long, so see your Toyota dealer today.
The NBA on TNT, brought to you by Earthlink. Earthlink revolves around you. And by Kevin Garnett. All 5 of them. See what's inside KG at adidas.com/basketball.
We have to give him a shot. We've made the playoffs all 7 years that he's coached our team since we've owned it as a family, the Kings, the Maloofs. And he's done a wonderful job. We got to the Western Conference Finals once. Almost got there another 2 times. It's been tough, but he's done a great job. And especially this year with the injuries, a lot of teams can't win with 3 starters that are out.
Injuries in a very young team. I mean, there is very little room for error, very small margin for error for the Kings.
Well, you think about it also, too, they added 2 new starters, Bonzi Wells and Sharif Abdul-Rahim. So injuries, new starters. I think it's wonderful that he stepped forward like that. Rick Adams has done a wonderful job here, and he should get the benefit of the doubt.
Kobe Bryant is coming for Vujicic. Jason Hart over Parker. There's Kobe with the rebound.
Let's see who's going to guard Kobe now. Garcia has 2 fouls. Now Kevin Martin's on the bench already with 3. So Garcia's going to have his hands full here trying to guard Kobe Bryant.
Over Miller. Kobe's got 23.
Gets a 6-minute rest, comes in, touches the ball the first time, knocks down about an 18, 20-foot jump shot.
Here's Kenny Thomas going inside to Hart. Francisco Garcia for 3. Make it a 2. Every shot, except for that one right there, has been from 3-point territory tonight.
Well, again, that makes it very difficult when you get nothing easy. No free throw. Getting up board when you're a young player. Here's Chris Mim with great inside position. Chris Mim has quietly done a nice job for the Lakers. And Kareem Abdul-Jabbar working very hard with he and Kwame Brown, Andrew Bynum trying to teach these young guys the essence of playing the post position in the NBA.
Kings are shooting 47%. Stojakovic is 2 of 5. Lakers are shooting 53% for the game, 64% for the quarter. Hart knocked it away. 3-on-2, Jason Hart. Brian Cook is in for the first time. The foul goes on Smush Parker. Second on Parker. Friday on ESPN, San Antonio will take on Miami, and Phoenix will host the Los Angeles Lakers. Coverage 7:30 p.m. Saturday, NBA TV gives you Boston at New Jersey. Coverage at 8. Sunday, ABC, either Philadelphia, Minnesota, or Denver, San Antonio. Coverage begins at 12:30 Eastern Time. Free throws tonight, 7 of 7, the Kings. Lakers, 8 of 8.
Kevin, you heard Ernie Johnson talking in the studio before the game about how Phil Jackson had talked about this 9-game stretch he called sink or swim before they start a 7-game Eastern road trip that then finishes back up in the West. Well, right now, in that 9-game segment, the Lakers are 4-1. They only lost to Portland, in a great position to, I think, possibly go 7-2 during this stretch before they have to go out on the road, which would be very, very big for them. But that road will not be that easy.
Abdul Rahim has come in for Kenny Thomas. This is Devin George. Rebound by Mim. That's a Laker foul inside. Brian Cook will pick up the foul. First on Cook. Garcia is out and Bibby is back in. Hart is gone. And while he was in there, as we're at the penalty at the 4:04 mark, Hart came in and tried to give some defense, but again, part of new players on this team. Sharif Abdul-Rahim at the free throw line, and neither team has missed a free throw tonight. Get the inside word on all the happenings in the NBA with David Aldridge's Insider. That's Tuesday on TNT, overtime on NBA.com.
Well, I think one of the things that Rick Adelman is hoping is that he got no bench production at all early in the season. Now with the injuries, these young guys have had to play. So now as they start to get healthy and come back, maybe now those young guys will be able to give him a bench, and it will help them down the stretch of the last 40 games of this season.
13 bench points from the Kings tonight, 8 from the Lakers, 6 from George. Abdul-Rahim watching Brian Cook. Rebound by Miller. And the Kings now have a deficit of 3 on the glass in the first half. Shot clock at 14. Stojakovic for 3. Kobe's got the rebound for the Los Angeles Lakers, collecting his 6th rebound with 23 points. Kobe again. Devin George for 3. Cook with an offensive rebound. Another one by Cook inside. Mim grabs it in a foul. Nope, they keep him going. Timeout taken by the Lakers.
You can see one of the weaknesses of the Sacramento Kings. They cannot come up with a defensive rebound, so you play pretty good defense, you force a shot. The Lakers get 2 good looks at an offensive rebound and then come up with a loose ball scramble. There's Brian Cook misses one. Chris Mim gets his hand on another one. Looks like he has a chance at it. The ball goes loose. Sacramento, if they want to win this game, have to come up with these loose balls.
All video on NBA.com is now free. Free video highlights. Free video highlights. You can see the play on NBA.com right after it happens on the court.
We need to get the ball to Devin, and it's a guaranteed play of the day.
Watch broadband video highlights every game, every night, free. Plus, get news, analysis, live scores, and the most comprehensive basketball stats on the web.
Tracy, what were you feeling the first time you watched yourself on NBA.com?
I was just feeling, it was a great feeling.
Oh, look at the Los Angeles Lakers and Devin George, part of a team that comes in 21-17. Their owner, Jerry Buss, said before the season, I fully expect this team to make the playoffs.
Well, I do too. You have a terrific coach in Phil Jackson. As I said before, I think right now Kobe Bryant's the best player in the NBA. He's playing as a winning player right now, leading his team. And if he stays healthy and Odom stay healthy, I think they're going to be in the playoffs, no question.
Kobe over Garcia.
Another offensive rebound. So you just can't give up multiple shots. You have to stay down here on the defensive end, and it just wears you out after time.
Lakers have 5 offensive rebounds this second quarter alone. Shot clock at 5 for Parker. 3, and a rebound by Brad Miller. Defensive rebounding was one of the very main important points for the Kings tonight. Here they have a chance to take a tie and lead. They go inside. Cook fouls Abdur Rahim. Phil Jackson said of Bryant Cook, he is one of the mildest, meekest players I have ever coached. And he was quickly ejected the other night.
He sure was, but I'd say he could really shoot the ball if you give him a crack of daylight.
He just picked up his second foul. Lakers with Kobe's 23 on top.
NBA All-Star 2006 is coming. See the T-Mobile Rookie Challenge. Watch the action of All-Star Saturday night presented by AOL. And don't miss the spectacular All-Star game. It's NBA All-Star 2006. Coverage begins February 17th on TNT.
Andrew just installed a webcam so I can watch Dottie all day long. Come check it out. All right. It's really cool.
Ooh, she's so precious. Oh, that's not Dottie.
Oh, the hair.
Want to get away? Now you can. With Southwest Airlines Internet specials, you can fly to 61 destinations coast to coast for just $49 to $159. Purchased by January 23rd.
You are now free to move about the country.
The all-new bigger RAV4 with 40% more cargo space that can handle anything, no matter how challenging things get.
Right now, when you have your taxes done at H&R Block, you can play the Double Your Refund Instant Win game. There's lots of stuff to win. Cash prizes, free tax preparation. There are 1 million prizes. You might double the amount of your federal refund, up to $20,000, just for getting your taxes done. It's bigger and better than ever. So come in now and play the Double Your Refund Instant Win game. H&R Block, in your corner.
Detective Malcolm Turner is going back undercover.
There's a new sheriff in town.
And Big Mama is back in the house.
Are you feeling me? Oh, you feel me? I thought you would. Ooh, somebody fan me.
Big Mama's house, too.
Ooh, got my pressure all up and my nerves going.
Rated PG-13, January 27th.
Kobe Bryant is the youngest player to reach 15,000 points in NBA history. 27, his electrifying style has been apparent all this season, leading the NBA in scoring, with one dazzling performance after another.
Well, again, he is the kind of player, Kevin, when the game is on the line, 5-6 minutes to go, you're looking down there and you're going, we hope that we have enough cushion to fight this off. But you can see how well the Lakers have played in his great stretch. And he was suspended for 2 games because of the elbow to the throat of Mike Miller. The Lakers lost both of those games. But you can see the efficiency, how well he's played. And right now the Lakers playing terrific basketball. Lead here by 2 as we approach the 2.5-minute mark here of the halftime.
Kwame Brown has taken the place of Brian Cook, joining Odom, Mim, Parker, and Bryant. Joe Rahim is at the free throw line with Stojakovic, Miller, Garcia, and Vivian. Craig, what do you have?
Remember the game we did on Monday where Kobe Bryant kind of sprained his left foot? He did not practice yesterday, did not have practice on Tuesday, so this is his first game back. He had an extended rest period there in the second quarter of over 6 minutes. So we mentioned how Sharif Abdul-Rahim is playing good, but Kobe also getting it out here tonight with a sprained left foot.
And Craig, he's also had a bad right wrist as well. He's been battling that too, but no protection on it tonight. Sacramento's on a 7-0 run. Lakers have missed their last 8 shots. Bryant's got 23 against the rookie Garcia. Odom. The shot clock buzzer was going off. Another offensive rebound, and Mims sticks it back in.
Well, when you can't control dribble penetration, guys get in the lane. Now big guys come over to help. They have no shot blocking here. Stojakovic unloading a 3.
And the Kings have a lead.
But the Lakers have 9 offensive rebounds, Kevin. That does not bode well. If Sacramento continues to give up that many second shots, well, they're going to call the foul here on Abdul-Rahim for an extended hand into the back of Kwame Brown.
That's the first personal foul on Abdul-Rahim.
You cannot completely straighten out your arm. Watch this with a left. Once you straighten out your arm and your elbow becomes locked, that's a foul. And there's an offensive foul on Chris Mim.
First on Mim. Abdul-Rahim picked up his first moments ago. 6 lead changes. Now our 7th with the Kings on top by 2. They've led by 5. Lakers went up early by 7. Toya Odom was faked out by Stojakovic. Shot clock at 5. Abdul-Rahim. Odom the rebound. Big man was running.
Yeah, Kwame really getting out nicely on the break there. One of the things that Kwame struggles with is Kwame does not have real big hands, so he's not able to palm that ball and really extend the basket with one hand. So going up there with 2 hands, Mike Bibby was able to get a piece of him and knock him off balance enough to miss the layup. And Kwame's not a good free throw shooter, so that was a very good foul by Mike Bibby on the season. Kwame Brown shooting 51% from the free throw line.
We see the T-Mobile halftime report being put together for you in Atlanta. Kenny Thomas comes in for Brad Miller. A couple days ago, you talked to Phil Jackson about Kwame Brown, the outlook for him, the landscape where he is operating on right now.
I think they'd like for him to be, right now, a guy that could give him 10 points and 10 rebounds. Phil said we look at him as being a 2-year project to get where he wants to get within this triangle offense, to continue to develop Bynum and Kwame Brown. They expect that to be their front line of the future. But right now he wants good defense out of Kwame, rebounding, and 10 points a game if he could get that from him.
Smush punt into Odom. And fouled on the play, Peja Stojakovic, who's been missing some time, picks up his first personal foul. Peja's had a litany of injuries, back injuries, leg injuries, and he just can't stay healthy.
Plus also he's a free agent this year too, and so I think there's a little extra pressure there. Lamar Odom steps up, missed a free throw. Kwame Brown just missed 2, so 3 straight free throw misses here for the Lakers. But Stojakovic, not a guy that likes needles, and they had to give him an injection in that back the other day to try to take some inflammation away from that protruding disc. He said he feels much, much better after the injection.
Also missed some games with a banged up pinky on his shooting hand, which affected his shooting in the early part of the season, with addition to the leg and the groin in the back you just saw. Foul goes on Mim for the second time.
Number 10, Mike Bibby at the line for the Kings.
This Kings team, though, Doug, has changed so dramatically over the last couple of years. 3 critical players, for instance, let go, traded, whatever. And not much in return for him.
I don't think they've ever recovered from when the Lakers broke their heart in Game 7 the one year here in the Western Conference Finals. They had the home court, lose Game 7 here, 2 of 20 from the three-point line in that game. Missed 16 free throws, 10 in the fourth quarter. You lose an overtime game. I don't know that they've ever recovered emotionally from that traumatic setback.
No fouls to give either way. Kobe. Oh, what a shot by Kobe Bryant with the game-high 26. And that was taken outside the area code. Long way away. Parker picks up a foul trying to guard Bibby inside. Third on Parker. Look how far above the arc he is.
Look how easily he shoots the basketball, too. I mean, this is amazing range. And we're going through this stuff today. Kevin, I said I'm really starting to feel old when I start seeing my teammates from Philadelphia's Suns playing. You got Mike Bibby, who was Henry Bibby's son, who was on the team with me. You had Joe Bryant and Kobe Bryant. And not only they're playing basketball, they're fathers now. They have children. I say, man, I found myself getting old talking to Kobe. You have Luke Walton, whose father, obviously, Bill. We played in the Portland 76ers, 77, NBA Finals. And you got some proud fathers, mothers and fathers out there watching their young ones play.
Or coach, if it's your case.
There you go.
Bryant trying to beat the buzzer. That's the first time any of his shots have hit the rim tonight. What a display. That's got to bring a smile to your face. You lead the NBA in scoring. You poured in 26 points in 18 minutes. Complete domination. But it's the Kings by 2.
And then both times that he scored against the zone to give him 4 points against the zone.
Lakers starters are out there. Odom, Brown, Mim, Bryant, and Parker. Chris Mim. Shot clock is down to 4. Stojakovic on Odom. Odom's got 7. Kings out there. Stojakovic, Thomas, Miller, Martin, and Bibby. Bibby working around the screen, which Miller set. Offensive rebound, Stojakovic. Miller. First time these two teams in the Pacific Division have met this season. Sacramento has won the last 2 games as we check in with Craig Sagan.
Well, Rick Adelman told his team we have to do a better job, obviously, on Kobe. We have to be more aggressive, as they were on that play right there. He said, but it's not all about Kobe. He said, we've been caught too many times in rotations, giving up those offensive rebounds that Doug was talking about. He said, listen, we can beat the Lakers. Don't worry about how many points Kobe Bryant gets. Just do your job.
Right now, he's got 2 fouls. It's Kobe Bryant. Working on screen of Mim. Odom inside to Kwame Brown.
Great pass that time. Lamar Odom with a great entry. Kwame Brown did a nice job sealing down there in the post. The Sacramento has nobody to guard the basket, and they don't take charges. So if you can get that ball in the lane, Kevin, you need to get to the free throw line or you can get some high percentage shots.
Kevin Martin for 3. And the Kings tonight have hit 4 threes. Lakers have hit 5.
It's going to be important for Kevin Martin not to pick up his 4th foul. That's going to be very difficult because trying to guard Kobe Bryant, he's going to have the pressure on you the entire time.
Double Kobe, and it's into Brown. Kings have won 3 of their last 4. Lakers have won 6 of 7. Stojakovic, Brown the rebound. Against Miller. Travel.
See, Kwame had a little bit of about a 10-foot jump shot there. He just doesn't trust his shot right now. Tried to get closer to the basket and picked up the traveling violation. We just turn, square up. Kwame can make that little 10-footer. Right now you can see just does not have the confidence to take that shot.
Miller's left open. Now Kobe with the 3-on-2. Foul call on Martin for the 4th time.
That's just what I was talking about. Now you got to go sit down. They turn the ball over. That's going to be his 4th foul. So now Francisco Garcia will come into the game. Kevin Martin has been playing so well, shooting the ball well, coming off a terrific game. Now he's got to sit. Francisco Garcia in the game now. He has 2 fouls. Kwame Brown out. Luke Walton into the game. So it looks like that Phil Jackson now has gone to a small lineup. With really the Lakers only having 1 big man on the floor with Chris Mihm.
Kobe with a 3. Walton taking the place of Kwame Brown. With the rebound. Bryant. Foul on Garcia. 3rd on Francisco Garcia.
I'll have to take a look at that. I have to see what's going on here. I didn't get a good angle. Oh, there's no way that's a blocking foul. Kobe got away with one there. That's the 3rd foul on Garcia, but he just turns and runs right over the top of Garcia, backs down over him. That's 7 fouls now on the 2 guys trying to guard Kobe Bryant.
Bryant meeting double teams every time he takes it inside.
Yeah, they're going to chase at him right now, try to get him to pass the basketball.
Odom with 2 on the shot clock. Picked up by Bibby. That was pretty easy as he knifed his way inside for 2.
I think Mike Bibby's saying, like, wait a second, I'm getting banged around here too. I need to get to the free throw line. He let Danny Crawford know that he got hit on that drive.
Mihm screen, Bryant for 2. And Kobe's got 28.
I'd say if he gets a good look at the basket, he's going to make about 75% of it. Right now, his jump shot is so pure.
Thomas guarded by Walton. Out of bounds. Shot clock at 14 seconds. Thomas, a much better player when he starts as opposed to coming off the bench.
Well, he gets minutes, and he's the kind of guy that you give minutes. His numbers are way up as a starter, averaging almost 15 points a game. Has played very, very well. But he's undersized as a power forward in that offense.
Again, they left Miller wide open. Thomas with the rebound. That is a foul, and it's inside, and Mihm picks it up. Number 3 on Chris Mihm.
Well, Brad Miller's very upset because those jump shots that he's getting, he normally knocks down. Those are 17, 18-foot jump shots that he shoots a very high percentage. Tonight he's 3 of 8, has 2 layups, so really he's only hit 1 jump shot.
For the game, both teams shooting 44%. Stojakovic for 3. Picked up by Miller. And now Bibby. A Thomas screen for 2 for Bibby. Biggest Kings lead tonight has been 5. Lakers have been up by as many as 7.
And Kobe's got about 3 guys draped around him right now. Somebody's going to have to step out and give him some space. Here's Luke Walton.
And no one is on Walton.
And that's because 2 guys are guarding Kobe right now without the ball. They're basically going to say, some of you other guys got to shoot the basketball.
Miller is screen for Bibby again.
That's that same screen that they set early. Remember, Kevin, I talked about in the first half. That's that sideline step-up screen. The big man has got to be ready to meet Mike Bibby, or he's going to wear him out with that jump shot.
Bibby has got 17 to lead the Kings. 6 in the quarter. Kobe's got 28. Kobe's got 30. Right over Garcia.
I mean, the net's not even moving.
Comes Luke Walton. Off the smush Parker. Wow. That sails out of bounds.
Looked like he started to shoot it in the last minute, said, I don't want to shoot this, and tried to hold on to like a quarterback getting ready to make a pass and trying to pull it back, and it's too late.
Like the tuck rule.
There you go.
But you bring up football, I like it.
You know, Kevin, I'm trying to learn your sport, that's all.
Nice rejection by Mihm. And here comes the galloping Odom. Pushed by Stojakovic and Garcia. Stojakovic picks up the 5. 2 on Peja.
Nice block there by Chris Mim at the front of the rim on Kenny Thomas, and then it's off to the races for the, you call it the galloping Odom on that drive.
Wasn't he?
He was galloping. He sure was.
Kobe again. Bryant tonight, 10 of 17. 30 in 24 minutes. Miller with Mim defending.
Well, Brad Miller shows us a little repertoire there, a little jump hook in the lane. We don't normally see that.
Kobe the other way. Miller the foul. And Kobe's picked off of Miller. Miller came at him with a forearm across the face. And Bryant has been getting beat up. Remember, he got elbowed in the face by Mike Miller of Memphis. Poked in the eye by Portland's Ruben Patterson. And he hurt his wrist against Cleveland. So he is a guy that has been banged and bruised this season.
And only has 30 points in 25 minutes here. He's so banged up here as he goes to the line to shoot 2 free throws. This guy, Kevin, has been amazing. Not happy.
Where do you want to go with your free flight? They're easy to earn on Southwest Airlines. With Rapid Rewards, all you have to do is fly 8 round trips.
You are now free to move about the country.
Chrysler Pacifica. Room, safety features, and comfort for 6.
You'll take care of my baby, right?
Or 12, depending on how you look at it.
Now qualified lessees can lease a Chrysler Pacifica touring model for just $267 a month.
Coming to DVD. What's wrong?
I keep seeing horrible things happening.
When the fog rolls in on DVD, there's more to fear.
Come on!
That meets the eye. Buy the unrated version on DVD and for PSP January 24th.
Fast is good. Like an instant money refund anticipation loan from H&R Block. You can get money on the spot.
That's fast.
H&R Block, in your corner.
It's all access.
Nice. Way to move the ball, guys.
And it's all new. NBA Access with Ahmad Rashad. Behind-the-scenes drama with a star-studded cast. The most compelling personalities.
Come on, Joe. Let's go have some fun playing basketball.
In places you've never gone before.
Bye.
Revealing stories told by people who live the NBA dream.
There's nothing that you can do in life that gives you that kind of thrill.
On NBA Access with Ahmad Rashad, that's me, debuts January 28th on ABC.
The NBA on TNT, brought to you by Chrysler. Inspiration comes standard. And Wendy's. Do Wendy's Super Value Menu and do what tastes right. NBA All-Star 2006 is coming. See the T-Mobile Rookie Challenge. Watch the action of All-Star Saturday night presented by AOL. And don't miss the spectacular All-Star game. It's NBA All-Star 2006. Coverage begins February 17th on TNT.
Kobe Bryant has put in 30. He leads the NBA in scoring. His Lakers down by 5. The entire game has been played within a 12-point range. Lakers have led by as many as 7. The Kings right now lead by 5. Here's Kobe, who has made 42 consecutive free throws. 43 straight. Came into the game hitting 35 in a row. And tonight, he has gone 8 of 8. They love number 8. Bryant, 32 points in 24 minutes. Missed by Stojakovic. Offensive rebound by Thomas. Neither team makes a change out of that break. Miller's open.
That's his shot. He's really offline tonight. You can see it sort of moving those shoulders, letting that head move. When you start doing that, like you're looking at a moving target, so you've got to keep that head still, keep those shoulders square.
Miller's coming off an 18-point, 12-rebound game in the win over Phoenix on Tuesday. Smush Parker buries the shot. A guy who has played in the CBA in Greece, in the old NBDL, joined Detroit last season. 1 month last year also with Phoenix. Signed in August by the Lakers. Francisco Garcia.
That's the way he shoots in practice. That's Rick Adelman has been waiting all year long for those shots to start going down in the game.
He's got 8. There's Garcia. Odom. Phil Jackson said he's got to grow the most of any player on this team. Nice corkscrew move inside.
Well, he's starting to heat up a little bit after a very quiet first half. He got 4 points in this period, 9 for the game.
Miller, right on that elbow where you say he likes to shoot. This is 2 straight right there. Odom grabs the ball.
Got to keep taking that shot, though, because that's in the framework of what they're doing.
Luke Walton for 2. Sacramento trails in rebounding by 8.
A lot of that's done on the offensive boards. Here's that step-up screen once again.
Thomas, and they let him take that shot.
Well, they should, because he's not a good outside shooter. You can see he's got that little hitch in his shot.
Well, they let him shoot.
And they should. Luke is a very, very good all-round player, but the one thing he struggles with is he's not a good outside shooter. Really struggled with a hamstring, missed 12 games early in the season, has fought back, and is a big part of this team because he really plays well in this triangle offense.
That's the shooting for the game, but in this quarter, Sacramento shooting 33%. Garcia, 3 is an air ball. Saved by Miller. Right back to Los Angeles. Bryant's getting frustrated. You can just see it on his face.
Well, he slid into the post, into that strong side of that triangle where you saw Michael Jordan really love to operate all the time. He slid in there. Watch him come from the weak side, find that little open area, wanting the basketball. Lamar owns it, swings it, and Toby wants to look, I want that ball down here low so I can go to work.
Now you can have all the access at TNT NBA Thursday 7 days a week. Log on to TNT Overtime at NBA.com for exclusive material found only on TNT Overtime, only on NBA.com.
It's NBA All-Star 2006, February 19th, only on TNT.
The scorching hot Chrysler 300 with available all-wheel drive.
For the first time ever, get $1,000 overstock bonus cash and get a Chrysler 300 for under $24,000.
You only get one chance, one shot, and that's it. I want to be a world champion more than anything. That's the only way you can say you're the best.
Meet the men who make a living defying death. Experience life beyond the ball. All new Tuesday at 9 on TLC.
Your Money Now loan check will be ready in just a moment. See? Told you we'd be done before you had a chance to melt.
The Jackson Hewitt Money Now loan. You can't get money any faster.
Lexus RX with vehicle stability control helps maintain traction to keep you on the road. So nothing else has to. At your Sacramento, Modesto, and Roseville Lexus dealer.
It was a big hit back then, but now it's time to get rid of your prehistoric air conditioner. Let L&L Heating and Air Conditioning take you out of the dark ages.
Look to L&L Heating and Air Conditioning, Woodland's qualified Amana A+ dealer, for expert advice on which model best suits your family's needs.
For rock-bottom prices and solutions to all of your heating and air conditioning needs, come to L&L Heating and Air Conditioning.
the Sacramento Kings trying to hold off Kobe Bryant and the Los Angeles Lakers leading by 1. Last night, former Sacramento star Vlade Divac joined Peja Stojakovic to host the 4th annual Peja and Vlade Charitable Bowl. All monetary and in-kind donations to the event benefit the children of Peja and Vlade's homeland of Serbia and Montenegro, as well as the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Sacramento. Anytime you get Vlade and Peja together, it's a good time for all. And just another example of how the NBA cares.
Yeah, sprinkle a little Craig Sager in there, too, and it's got a nice feel to it.
Was Sags a kegler last night?
He was. Sags, how'd you bowl last night?
164. I was very pleased. Only one gutter ball.
Wow. Well, you had those things, those protectors, right?
Yeah,
those
you had those gutter rails, like my little grandson Ryan has when we go bowling.
Tibby. Picked up by Kwame Brown. Miller is on the bench. They brought back in Sharif Abdur-Rahim. You can see what Bryant's doing. And there's Parker. He's part of the rest of the team.
I think that's
Smush Parker.
Yeah, I think that's 4 threes in this quarter now for the Lakers after having only 3 in the first half. So they're starting to stretch that floor and shoot the ball.
Parker's got 10 for Los Angeles. It's Thomas. Bibby for 3. Rebounded by Chris Mimm.
Remember how Sacramento started out? They had 12 points in the paint in the first quarter. Since that point in time, they have 18, so a total of 6 in almost 2 quarters. The Lakers have shut down the lane.
Here's Chris Mimm, picked up by Abdur-Rahim. Kobe Bryant. 34 for Kobe.
See, he knows every little spot in that triangle you can score from. You know, he reminds me so much of Michael in that way. You know, he just would pick and choose, get to the spot just at the right time.
Abdur-Rahim.
Kobe wanting the basketball. Watch him now. So now watch what he does. Now he's going to read the screen, set the guy up, come right to the top. Look at that footwork, knocks that jump shot down. That's just beautiful.
Lamar Odom picked up his 3rd personal foul. We're looking at Kobe, and Abdur-Rahim is at the free throw line. You've coached Michael and seen Michael in his prime. You're seeing Kobe at the very top of his game right now. If anyone can sit there and judge the two at their best, it's you.
Well,
How do you judge it?
Well, I don't judge greatness, Coach. The one thing I do is I enjoy it. But I will tell you, both of these guys have so many similar qualities in that they are killer competitors. They want the ball in critical times. They are mentally, physically tough. They are in great condition. I mean, they're champions. Kobe with 3, Michael with 6.
Kobe's got 2 around him right there. Inside to Chris Mimm. Garcia was defending.
See what's happened now? 1-2 guys now start running at Kobe. The floor opens up. They've hit 4 threes this quarter, and now they've also dumped the ball inside. So all of a sudden now starting to move this game out 9-2 run, and they push the lead to 4 after being down by 5.
Sacramento has missed the last 5 shots. Abdur-Rahim. Broken jaw, mouth wired shut. It will be that way, too, for another couple weeks, maybe longer.
I tried to talk to him a little bit before the game. I mean, I could barely hear him say a word. I mean, so he cannot communicate to his teammates at all.
Mimm, he hits the shot right there. Lakers by 4.
Kobe had no assists at halftime. In this quarter, he now has 3. So as they're paying the price now to try to get the ball out of his hands, you've seen Smush Parker, Mimm, Lamar Odom all step up and make some big shots this period.
No fouls to give either way. Just Stojakovic fouled as he goes up. Mimm was defending. Chris picks up foul number 4. NBA coverage continues next Thursday night on TNT. Game 1, Shaq and the Heat will take on the Phoenix Suns. Game 2, Dallas will take on Seattle. Also, tune into TNT's Overtime on NBA.com.
I hope we see a different Miami Heat team than the last time they played the Phoenix Suns. Played in Phoenix about 10 days ago on a road trip. Phoenix had 47 points in the first quarter. What an amazing display of offense. I mean, Steve Nash was an incredible maestro that night, getting everybody involved. At 47 points in the first quarter, and they ran Miami right out of the building.
Garcia is out. Jason Hart has come in for Sacramento. Mim is left. Luke Walton has taken his place for the Los Angeles Lakers. In the final 16 seconds of this third quarter.
Playing zone here once again. A little matchup.
They did this back in the first quarter as well. Kobe Bryant. Stojakovic with the ball. Deflected by Kobe. We're at the end of 3. Kobe had 26 at halftime. He has 34 for the game. An 8-point third for Bryant. And the Los Angeles Lakers, who have won 6 of their last 7, lead by 2 at the end of 3. TNT.
Well, the interesting thing right now is Kobe Bryant looks like he's going to get a little bit of a rest. How much time? Usually Phil tries to buy him up till about the 7-minute mark of the fourth quarter to come in and finish the game against Miami. The other night he scored 12 points in the last 9 minutes of the game. He is the ultimate closer. Now, though, the Lakers must be able to hang around and be close enough here so that when he comes back in, he can finish the deal for them.
Here's Kenny Thomas, who's got 10 rebounds tonight and 8 points. Now he's got a double-double.
See, if you're Sacramento, you want to have some cushion. This is where you want to make a push. Try to get a little separation so that when Kobe does come back, you have some points to work with.
Nice play by Odom out there with Brown and Devin George. Backcourt of Parker and Vujacic. Sacramento's got Gibby, Stojakovic, Thomas, Abdul-Rahim with the ball right now, and Jason Hart to begin the fourth quarter. Screen by Thomas for Bibby. Brown with the rebound. The Lakers continue to dominate the glass, plus 11 rebounders.
Only got 1 offensive rebound, though, in that third quarter, so Sacramento did do a better job on their defensive backcourt.
George against Stojakovic. Devin George off the bench, 8 points in 14 minutes.
Well, in Miami, against Miami the other night, it was Kobe with a big night, but Lamar Odom had some big baskets, almost a triple-double. Devin George had 17. Those are the 2 guys who are going to have to do the work here while Kobe's resting.
3 by Mike Bibby. Parker was late with the defense. The Kings belt home their 6th three-point hit tonight. Lakers have hit 7 threes. Lakers led by 4 at the end of 1. Kings by 2 at halftime. Lakers brought a 2-point lead to the 4th. Thomas holding on to Brown. With Los Angeles up by a point. And about $1:45 gone here in the fourth quarter. The foul goes on Thomas for a second time.
We saw that same play in the first half with Lamar Odom and Kwame Brown. They have a nice little screen roll game they have going together. Kwame made a nice catch on that play. Lamar Odom had to toss it over the top of the defender who was sort of fronting Kwame. See if he can step up and knock down some free throws. He missed 2 in the first half, and again, shoots only 51% for the season.
Miller has come in with Thomas. Brown hits. Kenny Thomas also has the double-double, but also has 6 assists in the game, too, for the Sacramento Kings. Around 51% from the stripe, as you just said. That's one right there. Both teams have shot well tonight at the free throw line, too. Both over 80%. Odom guarding Abdul-Rahim. Lamar picks up a foul.
Remember now, Lamar Odom played as a power forward for Miami and actually played there in that position last year for the Lakers some. So he's matched up against Abdul-Rahim. So they've been matched up in the past against one another. Lamar did a nice job. Just got him on the wrist there, but Abdul-Rahim loves to turn into the middle and really extend that hand and shoot that jump hook coming across the lane.
You know, look at the Kings, Doug. We touched on this earlier in the broadcast, but it is very tough to rebuild on the fly the way they are doing it right now.
It is because, you know, you talked about it earlier, Kevin. They've gotten rid of some very, very talented players, and when you look at what they've gotten in return, they haven't got their value. There's Jeff Petrie. He does a wonderful job. Jeff is a terrific general manager, president of basketball operations. He's done a great job, and it's got to be agonizing for him as he tries to rebuild this team. And as you said, it's very tough.
Brown inside. He got great position. Then he received the ball and beats Abdul Rahim.
Lamar Odom again has gone to Kwame Brown. Those two guys have a nice little connection out on the floor with one another. Lamar really looks for him in that post.
Abdul Rahim has 11 points in 17 minutes with that broken jaw. Jason Hart. Volleyball by Miller, right back to Smush Parker. But the Kings are back well on defense. Not a lot of fast break points either way tonight.
Well, remember the tempo of the game earlier. Loading up a three. That's now they're +4 with Kobe Bryant resting. They've hit 5 3-point field goals here in this second half. So this is good news for Los Angeles. Your best player is resting, the closer. He's waiting to come back in and finish the deal. And the lead has gone from 2 to 6 with him sitting on the bench.
4 consecutive hits for the Lakers to start things here in the fourth.
It's the 2006 Hyundai Sonata. Protected by 6 airbags, standard. And it's earned the U.S. government's highest crash test rating, 5 stars. And now, for a limited time, the 2006 Sonata comes with up to $2,000 cash back. It's the car Edmunds.com says, in the areas of performance and features, Sonata wins in a landslide. The 2006 Sonata. It's a Hyundai like you've never seen before.
Rated M for mature.
They live in the spotlight, every moment scrutinized. Now it's their turn to judge.
I hate you so much.
The 12th Annual Screen Actors Guild Awards. See the drama unfold live Sunday, January 29th at 8 on TNT.
What we got?
Mental Iron Outlet is your source for security screen doors, fences, gates, window guards, and pool fencing. If you have a pool, make it safe and secure with a high-quality, long-lasting iron fence. Ornamental Iron Outlet can design and install a pool fence that fits your style and meets or exceeds all building codes. As a licensed iron contractor, Ornamental Iron Outlet uses only trained in-house installers to guarantee that your pool fence is installed right the first time. Protect what's important to you at Ornamental Iron Outlet.
Hey guys! Sorry I had to work late. So, who knows where we could grab a bite to eat tonight?
You better drive, Mom. Remember how Dad got us lost?
Oh, but the big game is on tonight. I thought we'd order pizza.
I know, let's get 2. Don't we have a coupon around here somewhere?
I want pepperoni.
Find everything you need alphabetically in the easier-to-use Valley Yellow Pages. No wonder people are turning to the better book, the Valley Yellow Pages.
We began our broadcast tonight telling you this is the 292nd consecutive sellout. In NBA vernacular, saying the name Sacramento was a death sentence because it was always hard for an opposing team to win here. Look at these records in this decade alone. But then look at this season, only 500.
They've had such a difficult time closing out games. We already see it here in this fourth quarter. The Lakers have outscored them 11-7 with Kobe sitting on the bench. Now coming out of this timeout, you got to find a way to get Mike Bibby and Brad Miller involved in a two-man game. Those are the guys that are going to have to get it done along with Peja Stojakovic, who's out of the game right now. But Bibby and Miller in this sequence.
Kobe has come in for Smush Park. Lakers outscoring the Kings 11-5 to start this quarter. Missed by Miller, who tonight is 4 of 12. Odom at the other end, double team. Rides in for 2. Lamar Odom has scored 13 points, has grabbed 9 rebounds, and just given the Lakers their biggest lead tonight.
Do you feel the confidence of the Lakers? This team is getting better defensively. We talked about that, Kevin, early in the game. With Mike Bibby, he's going to have to go to work because Brad Miller is struggling shooting the ball. Brad Miller's only 4 of 12. Willie's only hit 1 outside jump shot tonight. Still plenty of time. Kobe Bryant back in the game here with a little over 8 minutes to go.
Bibby's got 22. Kobe a game high 34. Odom right into Miller. Jason Hart racing the other way for the Kings. Bibby a 3 over Bryant.
When they play well, he's Mr. Clutch for them. We talked about 2 possessions ago. It's got to be Brad Miller and Mike Bibby. Bibby with 5 straight points.
And he's at 3 threes. George for 3. Miller the rebound. Bibby again. Trip by Vujicic. Second on Sasha Vujicic. Well, great disparity in wins and losses in the performance of Mike Bibby.
Well, he's the one guy that has to be the constant for them with all the injuries. He and Brad Miller and his numbers, you can see in the wins and losses. They don't lie. And they're going to need him to have a strong finish because you know Kobe Bryant is waiting here to put the finishing touches on this game. There's Mike Bibby once again loading it up, missing the 3.
Kevin Martin has taken the place of Jason Hart. There's a ball inside for Devin George. 5th rebound, 8 points in 18 minutes for George.
I'd be shocked if Kobe Bryant didn't find a way to get this ball in the post here soon.
Kobe's 11 and 19. Guarded by Garcia. Odom with the rebound. He's one of the best rebounders in the NBA, and he's fouled by Sharif Abdur-Rahim. That's the Lakers' first offensive rebound since 9 minutes left in the 3rd quarter.
Abdur-Rahim has got to be getting tired. Ken, we talked about, you've heard Craig Sager talk about trying to breathe with his mouth wired shut. He's going to the bench. Very valiant effort for him tonight. 11 points. Got to the line, 7 of 8 from the free throw line. A couple assists. Nice job.
And there's an offensive foul. Kwame Brown. Second on Kwame.
We just tried to back Brad Miller underneath the basket, so Lakers here giving Sacramento a chance to get themselves right back in this game after they built an 8-point lead.
Bibby is 9 of 21 shooting. Thomas lasers it inside for Miller.
Great pass, great catch.
Thomas has 7 assists, 10 points, 10 rebounds.
Right back in it.
They've actually lost ground since Kobe's come back in the game. Look at the fakes. Rebound by Thomas.
That was a tough shot. 2 shot fakes. That's a tough shot to try to make them for a dead standstill like that.
Garcia was right there. Defended. Sacramento's on a 7-0 run. Bibby can't get it. Garcia, shot clock at 7. Bibby for 3.
GameTap.com.
I really like this breakfast bistro sandwich. Bacon is great.
Well, you know, in Italy, bacon is called pancetta.
How do you know that?
As a guy, I pretty much know everything there is to know about bacon. It's encoded into our DNA at birth.
I have some things encoded on my DNA.
Oh, yeah?
Like I'm able to sense when you're just full of it.
Breakfast Bistro Sandwich. New at Sonic. Eggs, cheese, and bacon, sausage, or ham on toasted ciabatta bread. And now, swipe a credit or My Sonic card from your car. Only at Sonic.
I met a guy last Saturday night, and he asked for my phone number. Like, things were going well at the bar, and so I give him my phone number, and he puts me right into his phone. I was like, hey, I mean, that's pretty quick. And then he asked me if I wanted his number, and I was like, well, yeah, do you want to put it down on a business card or something? I mean, I'm a lady. Who thinks they're jumping right into my phone? Like, I got to take this as a process. If we call, if we have some sort of thing going. It's like, you know, like my cell phone is precious. It's precious territory.
Why go so far as to equip the 2006 Hyundai Sonata with a smoother riding double wishbone front suspension, 235 horsepower V6, and electronic stability control? Because instead of cutting corners, we'd rather take them. The highly agile 2006 Sonata, a Hyundai like you've never seen before. And now, for a limited time, the 2006 Sonata comes with up to $2,000 cash back.
Relief for your cold symptoms with an instant cooling sensation. Tylenol cough and sore throat nighttime with Cool Burst.
Fast is good. Like an instant money refund anticipation loan from H&R Block. You can get money on the spot. That's fast. H&R Block, in your corner.
The NBA on TNT. Brought to you by the 2006 Sonata. A Hyundai like you've never seen before. By PlayStation 2. Live in your world, play in ours. By Nokia, the official mobile phone of the NBA. Nokia, connecting people. And by Sonic. It's not just good, it's Sonic good.
Lakers led by 8. Kings have clawed back to lead by 2, 91-89. Let's check out Making the Right Choice, presented by Wendy's. If this team is to succeed, it's got to be Brad Miller, and it's got to be the shooting of Mike Bibby. Bibby has put in 11 fourth-quarter points and a Kings high 28.
Well, those are the two guys that have to make it happen. They're the core of this team. Interesting now, Peja Stojakovic is staying on the bench. They're coming back in with Kevin Martin, so they're going Kevin Martin and Francisco Garcia at crunch time here. So these young guys will be battle-tested here before long.
Well, they're so athletic and long. And Bryant guarded by Garcia. Kobe's got 36.
So you just hold your breath if you're Rick Adelman over there going, uh-oh, is this starting an avalanche of points right now? Can we hold on and find a way to fend them off? Well, you know Kobe's going to try to go wild here in the last 5.5.
Bibby's 10 of 23. He had 42 the other night against Orlando.
Oh, he's made some terrific shots. Hit the threes, driven in the lane, had that little teardrop floater.
Bryant picked up by both Thomas and Garcia. Into Odom. Underneath to Kwame Bryant. It's Parker for 3 with 6 on the shot clock and a rebound by Miller of Sacramento.
Good rotation that time by Sacramento. They double-teamed Kobe, got it out of his hands, and didn't let him get it back.
George picks up a foul. Watching Mike Bibby roll.
See, Kevin, the key is if you're going to double-team a guy, you can't let him get the ball back. Look at this little floater by Mike Bibby in the lane over the outstretched arms of Kwame Brown. But if you force Kobe to give the ball up, then you got to really deny him getting it back because the shot clock will start winding down and you'll force him to take a tough shot.
Alley-oop pass and a bad one that Kobe breaks up. Now comes the other way.
See, that's a bad play. Young guys try to make a spectacular play at the wrong moment.
Kobe. Rebound by Miller, torn away by George. And a Sacramento foul.
Remember we were talking to Rick Adelman before the game, and he said, I talked to Francisco Garcia about just make the simple play, out-of-bounds play. You're up 2 with the basketball. You try to throw an alley-oop with Kobe Bryant involved defensively. He just goes up and steals it. That's where you got to make the simple play.
Garcia, the only non-starter in the game for the Kings, as Brad Miller just picked up his 4th foul. Bryant to Brown. From point-blank range, he missed it. Odom couldn't hold on to it. It's a Laker turnover.
That's where Kwame's got to go up and dunk that ball. Again, Kevin, I talked to you, doesn't have real big hands, so in traffic, sometimes if he gets the ball bumped, he loses it. He's got to go up and power this ball in the basket. Point-blank at the basket. You see Kevin Martin came over and distracted a little bit, but Kwame's got to sort of tuck that ball in and just mash that ball in the basket.
George is the only non-starter on the floor for the Los Angeles Lakers. Odom, Brown, Bryant, and Parker, the other four. Out of bounds, the Kings.
Mike Bibby lost his footing, tried to get a timeout, but could not get it. That's the difference in the college rule. College rule, you can be falling out of bounds to get a timeout. In the NBA, you have to be in a position where you're in bounds. You can see he was not in bounds. He was falling out of bounds. So that's two bad turnovers here by Sacramento, where they're having a chance to take a 4-point lead, or possibly 5 with a 3.
Nim comes in for Kwame Brown. Charging inside is Kobe Bryant. Looks like Garcia picked up the foul. He did. Garcia's got 4. And Kobe at the free throw line, where tonight he is 9 of 9. He is at 44 consecutive free throws. 44. 45. Marty ESPN gives you the Spurs in Miami. Phoenix will take on the Lakers. Coverage 7:30. Saturday NBA TV, Boston at New Jersey. Coverage at 8 o'clock Eastern. Sunday ABC, either Philly at Minnesota, Denver at San Antonio. Tip off at 12:30 Eastern time.
Well, how about the Detroit Pistons? They just keep rolling, don't they? Wow.
They were good tonight in New York.
Oh, man, they were good last night. They've been good every night.
We saw them a week ago in San Antonio.
I mean, they put on a clinic that night. Only 5 losses all season long. They should have 3 guys on the All-Star team this year.
Maybe the MVP in Billups. Mim with a foul. They have the big man on the perimeter trying to guard Bibby.
See, that's smart if you're Mike Bibby, though. You've just seen Kobe Bryant drive into traffic, throw himself in there and get fouled. Big man shows out. Throw your body into him. Maybe he'll get a foul. Do the same thing again here.
Thomas inside to Miller. What a pass by Kenny Thomas.
That just tried his career-high assist. That was his 8 assists. That's the play that Chris Webber and Vlade Divac used to do to perfection here.
Kobe, great stutter step move on Garcia, but cannot hit. Kobe has now gone 12 of 24. Out of bounds and off the Lakers, and the shot clock in 11. When you think about Kenny Thomas, it's not necessarily a passer, but it's a rebounder. Look at the passing tonight.
You see the great spacing on the floor. That's what they used to do. The big man shows out, and then you roll quickly to the basket. And it's important for the guard to swing that ball to the top so he can make that play. Kenny Thomas can make it. Here's Bibby for the long 3.
Stojakovic has come in for Kevin Martin. Bryant has got 40 points the 12th time this season that he has scored 40 or more.
Kevin talked about having that cushion. Last 3 minutes of the game, there is no cushion. It's dead even.
Nim playing with 5-5, trying to guard Miller. Bryant picks up the loose ball. Kobe has scored the last 6 Los Angeles points. They double with Thomas. Now over Miller. Kobe Bryant, a sensational shot. That gives the Lakers a 2-point lead.
It's amazing how good those plays look when you got somebody making shots like that, isn't it?
Unbelievable. Bibby to Miller. Brad Miller tonight, 6 of 16. Odom, Parker, George, Bryant. Bibby and Bryant for the first time tonight. Rebound by Garcia. Minute and a half to play in regulation.
And Kobe had a bad angle on that shot. It almost looked like he was behind the backboard. That's a bad foul on Smush Parker.
Parker picks it up. Number 5, make it number 4 on Smush Parker.
I think you know what they said. They thought that Sacramento was calling timeout before the foul was committed. Let's see what's going on here. Lakers are arguing that Sacramento had called for a timeout, and Bibby was driving down the floor. See right here, and Smush goes over, maybe thinking there's been a timeout, but the Lakers very upset. See right here, you see Rick Adelman calling timeout. And then the foul was committed, so this is a big break for Sacramento. Mike Bibby will go to the line and shoot 2 free throws, looking to tie this game up.
It's the 2006 Hyundai Sonata. Protected by 6 airbags, standard. And it's earned the U.S. government's highest crash test rating, 5 stars. And now, for a limited time, the 2006 Sonata comes with up to $2,000 cash back. It's the car Edmunds.com says, in the areas of performance and features, Sonata wins in a landslide. The 2006 Sonata. It's a Hyundai like you've never seen before.
I thought you were getting hors d'oeuvres.
It's game time, baby. Come on now.
Well, that's a double quarter pounder.
With cheese.
Samantha wanted hors d'oeuvres.
The double quarter pounder with cheese. Pound one. Hors d'oeuvres.
Yes.
And this is what I had in mind when I thought about cheese.
At GMC, we engineer every vehicle to the highest standard. And that's also the way we build them. Maybe that's why J.D. Power & Associates named the GMC Sierra the highest-ranked heavy-duty full-size pickup in initial quality. At GMC, we can't be certain how you'll use our trucks. So we engineer them all to the highest standard. Professional grade.
You see them in your rearview mirror. And suddenly, you're the world's best driver. You hit the brakes, hang up the cell phone, use your turn signal. Sound familiar? Allstate knows there's a good driver in each of us. A police car shouldn't be the only thing that brings it out. So Allstate cuts safe drivers a break, up to 20%. Reward works better than punishment. That's Allstate, Stan.
In Carmichael, see Keith Adachi. In Sacramento, see Scott Streepy. And in Carmichael, see Mary Akawili.
TNT weeknights. You crave it.
Get you in my clubhouse now.
Understand me? There's a reason you can't stop watching Law & Order on TNT. The original is the best. Law & Order weeknights at 7 on TNT.
Kobe's got 42. Bibby for Sacramento's got 30. Lakers have been involved in a lot of close games this season. Games decided by 5 points or less. You can see where the Lakers are. In games decided by 6 points or less, they are 11 and 11.
How about Milwaukee? They were a perfect 13-0 until they lost a tough game at San Antonio last night. But Mike Bibby stepping up to the line here, the chance to tie this game. That's an area, though, that Phil Jackson's going to want his team to get better in. They're under 500 right now, closing out games. Mike Bibby knocks it down. And I think he feels like if they continue to get better defensively and more cohesive offensively, that their record will be better in those games. Well, you know Kobe is going to get it. The question is where, and can you get the double team to him soon enough to prevent him from getting a shot off?
This quarter alone, we've had 2 lead changes in 5 times. The entire game has been played within a 13-point span. Bryant over Garcia.
That's unbelievable. I mean, Garcia was all over him. Had a hand in his face. I mean, that was an incredible shot.
Kobe's got 10 in the fourth and 44 for the game.
Whoever misses first loses right now.
Bibby over Mim. Odom, Mim. Lakers have it.
Remember, Kobe did this to the Cleveland Cavaliers a few days ago on TNT at the last 3 shots.
Bryant again, snaps it outside. Odom for 3. Good! That might be the dagger! Odom with 7 in the fourth quarter and 16 for the game. And Van Odom.
Didn't know I looked so good. Look at that hair.
Want tissue?
Wonderful.
Want tissue? No. Here you go, man.
Gotcha.
I ain't want it anyways.
Look at the gold on it. I'm surprised myself every day I wake up. Well, why are you always looking at yourself in the mirror? It's not about you. It's about the shoes. Worry about yourself, Pops. See, my products getting here.
A cool head. And a new copier. $2,500.
Dinosaur.
Dedication.
And a coffee maker. $69.
A sense of humor.
And a mop. $17. Having what it takes to run a business? Priceless. To see what the MasterCard business card can do for your business, visit our website.
You can see neither team has a foul to give. Plenty of timeouts both ways. 35 seconds to play.
Well, we talked about the keys for the Lakers going in the game. Obviously, this game is not over, but our number one key was the brilliance of Kobe Bryant. 44 points tonight. A consistent Lamar Odom, 11 points in the second half. He has a double-double. Defense wins. Sacramento shooting 43% from the floor. When they shoot under 35%, or 45%, excuse me, they are 3-13 on the season. When they don't score 100, they are 2-18. So the Lakers, again, Kobe, Lamar Odom, and then their defensive sequence here in the last few minutes has given them a chance to get a wonderful road win here in Sacramento. If Sacramento loses tonight, they'll be 11-12 on their home court. Under 500 here at Arco. That'd be hard to imagine.
That hasn't happened in a long time.
I think since 93-94 when they finished 20-21.
Lakers have scored the last 5 points.
Now, can you get a quick 2-for-1 possession here? That's the key.
Miller's got a hit. He has not been shooting well. Fouled right there. Odom, I think, picked it up. Mim was there as well.
It's a good play, though, Kevin. Now you've got an 8.3-second differential. So if Miller makes both of these free throws, it's a one-possession game, and they got 8-second differential. So now he's got to step up and make both of these free throws.
Mim is gone. He just picked up his 6th, and he is gone. So Brown will come off the Laker bench. Miller's first free throw tonight. Kings 21 of 24.
Well, Brad Miller's coming off a terrific game the other night, Kevin, against Phoenix, where he was 1 assist shy of a triple-double. He really has been outspoken about wanting to play on the national team. Jerry Colangelo was in the crowd on that particular night watching, and I know Brad Miller would love to step up here and make a couple free throws to give his team a chance to win this game. If he misses this free throw and Kwame Brown rebounds it, I would foul immediately. I'd make him make a couple free throws. So if he misses this free throw, I would take a quick foul.
Brown is a 51% shooter.
Correct. Now they're going to run their open set, the Lakers, where they just open the floor, let Lamar Odom go to work here against Kenny Thomas. The little spread offense they used to run with Pippen and Jordan in Chicago. So that's an offensive foul.
Looked like it. It is. Odom.
Question I have is, why is he going to the basket so quickly? It's a 2-possession game. Use the clock. Why is he going to the basket so quickly here? Hold the ball out. Use the clock. The worst thing that happens, you burn 24 seconds up, and it's still a 2-possession game.
In all the world, there are a select few who at their very core are capable of incredible transformation. Under the most grueling conditions, they are shaped, hardened, sharpened, ready to stand among the most elite of all warriors, the few, the proud, the Marines.
Another way Progressive Direct is so progressive. Say you're on Progressive.com, the leading car insurance website, and you have a question. Just click Talk to Me or call 1-800-PROGRESSIVE. A licensed professional will pick up right where you left off, even finish the quote with you. And what's better than not having to start over?
When Brad Miller was taking the free throw, take a look at the clock, 32.3.
8.3-second differential. He makes this free throw, you're up 4. Worst thing you do is you come down, you burn clock, you get a shot up at the end of the clock, and you're up 4, and they've got to come down and try to score. The Lakers are 7-8 in games 5 points or less. These are the games, these are the kind of plays that you're going to have to start making if you want to be able to continue to make that push towards the playoffs. Now, Lamar Odom has been in the league long enough to not make that mistake. They'll try to pop Mike Bibby out here for a quick 3. Interesting, Stojakovic has hardly been in the game here in the fourth quarter. They brought him in now because they need a 3.
Kings have missed their last 4 shots. Screen by Miller. Bibby with a 3. It's a one-point game. Here comes Kobe Bryant.
Got a foul him.
And Garcia does just that.
I tell you, the screen that Smush Parker got hit with.
Miller.
Watch Smush Parker as Brad Miller steps up. Bam! And see, Kwame Brown is late getting up there. You've got to get up. See, he's too far back right now. You've got to get up and help as Mike Bibby comes off that screen. See, the Lakers are making mistakes here. This is why you're a 500 team in close games. It's not because Kobe Bryant's not going to put up big numbers.
Kobe Bryant has set a Laker franchise record with consecutive free throws made. 12 of 12 tonight. 47 consecutive free throws. Bryant with 46. It is the 5th time that he has scored 45 or more. Look at Bryant's leadership. He's done this after every break as the team goes back to the sideline.
Well, Kevin, now you're looking at the clock here. 13.3 seconds to go. Sacramento's out of timeout. So it's very difficult for them now not to go for a 3 because you're going to have to probably burn a little time. If you don't get the 3, you get a quick 2 and you have to foul. Now you have to go length to the floor. So probably going to go for a 3. It'll be interesting to see if Phil Jackson goes to a smaller lineup and switches all screens, because now you want to switch all screens so no one can come up to the open shot. Now, if Peja Stojakovic throws the ball inbounds, be aware of him running something for him coming in from out of bounds.
Thomas, Bibby, Miller, Stojakovic to inbound, and Garcia for the Kings. George, Parker, Brown, Odom, and Kobe for the Lakers.
Look for a handoff, maybe Miller and Stojakovic coming right off this little out-of-bounds play.
Bibby, Miller.
Miller didn't even look at the basket.
Garcia. Miller for the tie.
Don't tell me, Kevin Harlan, that this game between the Lakers and Sacramento isn't something special. Brad Miller had had that same shot earlier in the clock and didn't even look at the rim. Now it comes to him, and he has to take it. Kwame Brown runs out at him, so back-to-back threes. Look at his reaction. He said, man, I haven't made a shot all night. I just missed the free throw. Life is good once again in Sacramento if they can find a way to get this thing into overtime.
Now don't forget about Kobe Bryant in late game situation.
Now that was the first game in the season against Denver. He knocks his shot down. Then you go to Cleveland. Hello, LeBron James. In Cleveland, he wins that game. Falling down at the last 3 shots of the game. The other night against Miami, he had a critical jump shot. So how do you keep the ball out of his hands? How do you prevent him from catching the basketball? And if he does, can you run at him quickly enough and make him pass the basketball? If you're going to get beat, make somebody else make a shot.
Well, what would you do? Maybe you've already outlined it right there, but what specifically, who, what, and when?
Well, I got to see where they are here on the floor. I know what Kobe's going to do. They're going to swing the ball to the top of the floor. He's going to set a back pick on the guy out of bounds, and they get a down screen coming to the top of the floor. It's a play they used to run for Michael all the time. They got to switch everything right now. See, Stojakovic is all the way back, not even guarding Devin George.
Lamar Odom for the win. He got overtime.
You see the look Kobe gave him? Kobe wanted the basketball. You see that look he gave him, like, why didn't you throw me the ball? Lakers, critical mistakes. Watch Kobe here. Now it's going to be a back pick, and then he's going to step out to get the ball. That's the play that Phil used to run for Michael all the time. Kobe very, very upset. The Lakers, 3 critical mistakes in that last few seconds. Lamar Odom went too quickly on the drive. They gave up 2 3-point shots. Did Sacramento capitalize on their mistakes and win in overtime?
What's better than our biggest, most irresistible jumbo shrimp? Choosing 2 of your favorites. During Jumbo Shrimp at Red Lobster, choose your 2 favorites from 5 tempting jumbo shrimp dishes. Like tender jumbo scampi, hand-breaded crunch fried, or try our new decadent lobster and crab stuffed shrimp. Choose your 2 favorites. Only during Jumbo Shrimp, only at Red Lobster.
Marcus Camby of the Denver Nuggets and 21 members of the NBA family journeyed to South Africa to help those in need. It was all part of Basketball Without Borders, the NBA's global program that brings young people together and through basketball stresses education and promotes healthy living. The players helped students in Soweto by opening a new reading and learning center and taught youngsters valuable life skills and well-being through sports. NBA cares.
NBA All-Star 2006 is coming. See the T-Mobile Rookie Challenge. Watch the action of All-Star Saturday night presented by AOL. And don't miss the spectacular All-Star game. It's NBA All-Star 2006. Coverage begins February 17th on TNT.
So, John and I are thinking of going to Cancun, if we can find a good deal.
It's funny. So are Dan and I.
It's time to play Take on Orbits. Today's players want a total vacation, hotel plus flight, and must save over $300. Go.
I need a deal to Cancun.
Oh, that sounds gorgeous. Done. Congratulations. Thanks.
It's that easy. Book a Sandals or Beaches vacation. Get $175 to spend at the resort. Only when you Orbits and go.
Come in to any Aaron Sales and Lease Ownership store, and you'll find brand new, brand name furniture, electronics, appliances, and computers. Always at the guaranteed lowest price, whether you buy or lease to own, and no credit checks. So, do the math. Nobody beats Aaron's.
Do the math.
Nobody beats Aaron's.
The Sacramento Kings knocked down 5 threes in the 4th quarter.
3 mistakes here, Kevin. First of all, Lamar Odom goes too soon in the shot clock. Should have held the ball out. They're up 4. Now Kwame Brown does not get out over the screen. Now that does not defend the 3. Now you're down 3. You get back in the lane. The only thing that can beat you or tie you is a three, so you get out and cover. So Kwame got off of Brad Miller, so twice Kwame Brown did not show up for the shooters. Lamar Odom went too early, and then on the last possession, Kobe Bryant never touched the basketball. So now the Lakers are going to have to do this the hard way and win in overtime.
Sacramento 0-1 in overtime this season. Lakers are 2-2. This game has had 14 lead changes in 10 times. Lakers have led by 8. Kings have led by as many as 5. Stojakovic, Kevin George Fromm. Kwame Brown tips it off to Parker.
I wonder how much gas Stojakovic has right now in that tank. He has not practiced much. He's had that injection in his back, so he didn't play much in that fourth period.
Into Bryant. Doubled by Miller and Garcia.
Don't run away from him, Miller. Stay with him and make him pass the ball if you're going to go double team.
Out of bounds off the Lakers.
See, what Kobe does is that double team, you dribble out of it. And if the guy doesn't chase you out of the double team, now you're back to just playing one-on-one. So you got to make him pass the ball.
Tony Thomas has had a great game tonight. Double-double and career high in assists. Fouled by Odom. Bibby's got 35. 6 of 8 at the free throw line. Odom is gone. Odom is gone. Mim fouled out in the fourth quarter. That's 2 starters gone for the Los Angeles Lakers.
The problem for Sacramento is number 8 still out there, so they've got a lot of work to do here. 4:04 to go. Kevin, that sideline screen all night long has really given the Lakers problems. That's what I'm talking about, that little sideline screen where Kenny Thomas steps up and you let Mike Bibby drive that ball on the sideline. If the big man doesn't show, you have the 3. If he does, you try to split it or turn the corner on him. And Mike Bibby's having a sensational night. Remember that he had a career-high 42 2 nights ago against Orlando. Well, he's sitting on 35 tonight. And I think he's going to have more than 40 for them to win tonight. I think he's going to have to be the man.
Luke Walton will come in. Odom slow to get off.
Well, Lamar Odom's got to be very disappointed. He hit that big 3 to give him a 5-point lead, and then the one possession.
Bibby. Kobe Bryant with the rebound. He grabs his 9th rebound tonight. Finding George for 3. Kwame Brown tried to chase it. Garcia beats him. Smush Parker knocks it away. Stojakovic comes up with it. Bibby for 3.
Well, those are the 2 guys, Bibby and Miller. Bibby now with 38. Well, what a great game this has been, Kevin. I wish it was about 8 o'clock in the East right now. A lot of people missing a wonderful basketball game.
Shot clock at 3 for Kobe Bryant. A 3. Wow, his worst miss tonight.
It's a big possession right here for Sacramento. Trying to take a 2-possession lead. And Smush Parker better stay with Mike Bibby.
Kings turn it over.
Offensive rebounds, the relocation of Mike Bibby. Missed it from the corner and ends up getting a second chance at it and knocking it down. Every time I see Mike, he always says he's happy to see me. He seems to shoot the ball well. I said, yeah, I remember that too when I was coaching against you. You'd like to see me too.
Lakers 0 of 3 shooting from the field in this overtime.
Look at this. Tremendous shot.
Bibby with the rebound.
Kobe's really been forcing some tough shots here. Francisco Garcia doing a nice job.
Thomas in on Walton. And that's a turnover.
Well, Francisco Garcia has really stepped up to the challenge here. I give this young guy a lot of credit. you're not going to stop Kobe. You got to force him to take tough shots. And look at the shot that he takes here. Hand in the face, fading away. That is a degree of difficulty shot off the charts.
Walton again watching Thomas. Kenny Thomas has been terrific tonight. 14 points, 12 rebounds, a career high 9 assists. The Kings have their biggest lead. It's 7 points on top of the Lakers in overtime in Sacramento tonight.
Rated M for mature.
NBA TV, it's all basketball.
It's all games.
All original. All big names. NBA TV is all highlights. All slams. Behind the scenes with minicams. NBA TV is all Spurs. All threes. All Magic. All me. NBA TV, all day, all night, all basketball.
We began overtime tied at 104. Lakers have had 5 possessions. They've turned it over once. They've missed 4 shots. Here were the Kings' keys about 3 hours ago coming into this game.
Well, we showed the Lakers' keys after Odom hit the 3 to put them up 5 with about 35 seconds. But how about offensive efficiency? 111 points, 26 assists, only 11 turnovers. Defensive rebounds, Lakers only 2 in the second half. And the young guys, Martin and Garcia, youth being served here, 15 points. But really, the job that Garcia has done on Kobe here, forcing tough shots. Again, you're not going to stop him. He's going to get shots. You want him to be tough shots out of his range with a hand in his face.
Brian Cook has come in for Bryant. Kobe Bryant is now 1 of 4 shooting in overtime.
So a lot of time, if you're Sacramento, you better execute and you better get back if you miss a shot and know where Kobe is all the time. Going right back to Kenny Thomas. He scored the last 2 possessions on Luke Walton. Make it 3.
Oh, what a play by Kenny Thomas, who is absolutely crushing Walton defensively. Bryant for 3.
That's a tough shot right there. That is, Kobe's had about 4 difficult shots in the overtime period. Hit the one open. Everything else has been contested. And Sacramento, 1 good possession, a score here from being able to put this game away.
Thomas again. Francisco Garcia.
Youth being served.
Bryant sailing in for 2. Kobe's got 51.
That was too easy. Can't celebrate because you hit the 3. Got to get back and defend. You don't want to give Kobe easy baskets now. Still, we've already seen what happens when the Lakers made some critical mistakes. But here is Kenny Thomas going to work. This was his 3rd straight field goal against Luke Walton down on that block. And then the dribble penetration. Look at everybody giving help. Kobe rotates up for the steal. Francisco Garcia knocking down the long 3. Lakers down by 7.
Kenny Thomas has a triple-double. George the foul as Bibby was driving.
Well, Mike Bibby's got a chance to go to the line here to shoot 2 free throws. It will be his 39th and 40th points if he knocks them down. How about that? 2 40-point efforts in a week for Mike Bibby if he can make these 2 free throws. More importantly, we give his team a 9-point lead.
That's the triple-double we were just talking about for Kenny Thomas. That's the first of his career. A starter who came here from Philadelphia last year as Bibby at the free throw line has gone 7 of 9. 39 points.
If the Lakers go on and lose this game, which it looks like they're going to now, Kevin, they're going to kick themselves for the way they handled the last 32.3 seconds of that game. Gave up 2 wide open threes and an offensive foul when they had the game right in their pocket. And for Sacramento, this could be one of those wins that really lifts you. It'd be their 3rd straight home win, 3 straight offensive games where they've been terrific. They're looking to finish.
Andrew just installed a webcam so I can watch Dottie all day long. Come check it out. All right. It's really cool.
Ooh, she's so precious. Oh, that's not Dottie.
Oh, the hair.
Want to get away? Now you can. With Southwest Airlines Internet specials, you can fly to 61 destinations coast to coast for just $49 to $159. Purchased by January 23rd.
You are now free to move about the country.
NBA TV, it's all basketball.
It's all games.
All original. All big names.
NBA TV is all highlights.
All slams. Behind the scenes with minicams. NBA TV is all Spurs.
All threes.
All Magic. All me.
NBA TV, all day, all night, all basketball.
We talked so much tonight about Mike Bibby, and Bibby has absolutely been terrific with 40 points. But Kenny Thomas, with his first career triple-double. And late in the game, in overtime, he has worked very well on the defense of Luke Walton. Now, this performance of Thomas comes on the heels of a 22-point, 15-rebound performance Tuesday here against the Phoenix Suns. We talked all night. Driving is a starter, and searching is a guy off the bench. And injuries have forced him to start. Cook for 3. George the rebound. Off of Stojakovic's foot with just under 20 seconds left in OT.
This could be a real lift for Sacramento. They've been looking for something all season long to get them excited. They're getting ready to go on a road trip, 7 games.
Bryant with the miss. Smush Parker. That's it. Kings have won it. Their 3rd consecutive win. They've won 4 of 5. And the record goes to 17-21. And to think the Los Angeles Lakers, with 35 seconds left in regulation, coming off a Lamar Odom 3, led by 5, and thought they had captured a win.
You can never celebrate too soon in this league. The Lakers let their guard down. You see Lamar Odom out now talking to Danny Crawford out on the floor. I think it's important he gets away. You don't want to be suspended for not leaving the floor in a timely fashion. So important for him to get away. But the game, you can never celebrate too early.